Donald J. Hustle. Yeah. I feel brand new like I just started this shit. I just begin. I'm a level way. The foundation solid, let's take flight. Yeah. Turn off the lights. Turn up my mic. Roll up some flight.
We live. Share this on your page. Share this with the people you care about. We're gonna have some real talk. I think the current times are calling for it. So we definitely need to have some real conversations real quick. Share this on your page. Share this, tag everyone. Also, what you could do is jump in the chat as well. Jump in the chat as well, and ask me questions. Let's dialogue. This is not me talking. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Steel sharpens steel. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and together, we could conquer anything, because where I may be weak, you may be strong, and vice versa, right? So again, welcome to T-shirts and coffee with Corrie. Again, share this on your platforms, because like I stated earlier, the times are calling for us to be proactive instead of reactive, right? We don't need to wait till things go from all right or bad to worse to try to figure it out, right? And I think a lot of that comes from our upbringing, right? We were taught how to get by, how to finagle things, how to make things work, but never how to actually excel and exceed, to where you could have an abundance of things to the point to you don't have to worry about how X, Y, and Z is going to happen, because you have that taken care of by actions and steps you took prior, right? So we definitely need to have real conversations at home or wherever, because like I read in a book, they said that poverty is passed down. It's taught in the household, right? Our parents unknowingly they planted that seed by their conversations and by their actions, maybe even grandparents as well, right? That stuff is taught. It's a mindset. It's an environment that we're placed in. Some see those obstacles and they're not afraid of what others think, and they go ahead and try to exceed or overcome. Others, they just go with the status quo. They do what everyone else is doing around them. If everybody's working at McDonald's, most likely they're going to go and work at McDonald's as well. So it's just, your environment, right? Like they say, if you hang around 5 broke individuals, most likely you'll be the 6th. If you hang around 5 multimillionaires, you will be so uncomfortable. It'll make you uncomfortable to that you will put forth, that effort to become one as well, right? Because you're around individuals that you could ask questions that can give you the blueprint that can help you, because you'll find in life people are willing to help you when they see that you're trying to help yourself, right? So you should always be betting on yourself, personal development, always trying to be better than you were yesterday, right? Because a wise man will investigate what a fool would take for granted, right? And when we say that, we talk about opportunities, right? And that's why most are poor, because they pass over opportunities repeatedly, right? everyone's praying for something, but if that prayer doesn't come gift wrap with a bow, they don't want it. If it comes with overalls and it looks like work, they don't want it, right? So we really got to look within ourselves, because if we too were made in his image, we too have what we need to succeed, to do whatever. A lot of people use the Bible uh, uh, as an excuse to be lazy, right? Like, I'm waiting on the Lord. He's waiting on you, right? Because he's gave you your gifts, right? So you need to put forth that effort, activate your faith and make it happen, right? No one's coming to save us. You have to save yourself. Look how long they've been waiting for 40 acres and a mule, right? It's time for us to create that path for ourselves and the ones coming behind us. Because just think, if our forefathers had the same mentality, a lot of the rights and things that we take for granted today, we wouldn't even have, right? It still would be black and white, if that, right? So you definitely need to take that step and, bet on yourself, because a lot of people, they hadn't been proactive, right? And this epidemic, this pandemic, whatever, has shown that, right? Because there's over 25 million people who have filed for unemployment, right? So, and the thing is, multiple streams of income has always been a necessity, but people were in their comfort zone, right? They were barely getting by, but that was enough for them. They felt like it was enough until it wasn't, right? So 25 million people out here are without a job, without significant income to take care of them and their families. So everyone at this point is either looking for something or should be looking for something, right? And with the technology and AI that's coming, if a computer can do your job, if your job could be automated, and again with the virus, right? It's showing employees or CEOs that we really didn't need all these people, right? And a lot of jobs, small businesses, and things like that have shut down to never open again. A lot of things are going online, right? So if you're really paying attention instead of making TikToks, because the thing is, a lot of people want to be entertained and then cry about their situation. You need to be educated. You can't watch videos such as this or any other thing that's talking about abundance because it's boring to you. You're not entertained. So you tune out and go back to your day, right? Not saying that anything is wrong with TikTok or whatever, because I know quite a few people that are using it to advertise their businesses and opportunities and things like that. So, but look at how you spend your time. Where you spend your time is where you find your treasure. All right. What entertains you trains you. Right. So look at that. And if you're not where you want to be, that's probably why. You probably giving more time to non-income producing activities. Right. And that's why you don't have significant income. Right. So definitely get around people that's shaking and moving legally. Right. And see what they're doing. Like, if my friends, if I see them successful and living their best life for real, right? They could be selling tomatoes, apples. I'm going, hey, how can I get into this apple business, right? How can I, do what you're doing? I've never been one afraid to ask about an opportunity. Because for me, it didn't matter what the opportunity was. All I ever wanted was a chance to be better. So it never mattered what the opportunity was, because I knew me. I know me. I know what I'm going to do, right? They didn't even really have to show me that they're successful, right? because my actions aren't dependent on them. I'm not waiting on them to move. You give me the ball, I'm going to run with it. And that's always been the case, right? While everybody was going left, I went right. I've never been ashamed to do what I wanted to do for me, right? And even when all my friends went to college, I went to the army. I was sick of school, right? So and it just panned out for me, you know what I'm saying? And because of that, I'm still getting paid several checks because of that decision that I made, right? So even though you can see I got degrees and things of that nature, uh, but I don't make any money from those degrees. It's just paper on the wall just to say I did something, right? And I know a lot of older people when they hit a bump in the wall at their job or whatever. They say, I'm gonna go back to school. Because it seems like it's noble to say that I'm in school. But for what? Is that new debt that you taking on gonna really significantly increase your income? If not, you're putting yourself farther in the hole and wasting time, right? And wasting time. So need to find things that could generate income for you now with minimum money out of your pocket, right? I mean, because it's reality. It takes money to make money. We all know that, right? A lot of you know what I do, right? I'm a trader. I trade money. I trade currencies, right? And we teach people how to do that. We give them access to a platform that shows them uh, how to learn how to trade, how to become profitable trades. We give them access to multimillionaires that pour into us daily, right? Daily. We have 6, 7, 8-figure traders certified and verified that pour into us daily, that gives us trade setups as well as teach us their strategy, but we're able to earn money with them while we're learning from them, right? Let me say that again. We earn money with them while we learn. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely valuable, right? And also we have, because this is a dual opportunity, right? Because we have the network marketing side as well, and a lot of people cringe at that. I don't know why. When I could go to anybody's social media page and they're all selling something, they're all sharing something, they're all promoting something. So I wonder, is the issue uh, of you getting paid, right? Are you that used to working for free that the thought that you could do something that you're already doing and get paid for is that such a problem, right? Network marketing creates the most first-time millionaires annually every year, right? Every year. And it doesn't matter your background, your criminal history, your color, your weight, how you look, whatever. It's all based off your performance, just like at your job with those performance-based appraisals, right? And you might get a little bonus at the end of the year, depending on how your supervisor likes you or not, right? But this, it don't matter who likes you. You do the work, and you will be paid. And there's no cap. You could go from 10 to 10,000 to 100,000, whatever. It's possible for you, right? Your network is your net worth, right? I don't see the issue because when I see on social media, certain people say they just get paid by signing up people, right? So you agree that we're getting paid, right? Your issue might be how we're getting paid, but you agree we're getting paid, right? Yes or yes. So I don't know what the issue is with that because those same individuals are in these blessing wheels where they too are signing up people so they could get paid, right? Well, they could hopefully get paid, right? They'll jump on that, right? 1,000 for 8,000 or whatever the numbers are, right? But the thing with that, when those go away, so does your money, right? And you don't see them really posting about it anymore, or you see people posting how they didn't get their money, right? You should always bet on yourself. Easy money, it may come fast if you get it, but you lose it just as fast, right? So is the problem with what we're doing is that you got to learn something that could pay you for life, that you could teach your kids so they could learn how to multiply money? Is that an issue? Right? The first six-figure account, it was a demo account, but the same actions to grow a demo account is what's required to grow a live account. It was from a 13-year-old, right? Two of my friends, we went to Texas for training, and all us grown folks were around this 13-year-old looking at his phone, trying to figure out what his settings were. Because obviously he was doing something right to grow an account to over six figures, right? So that was definitely amazing to see, because who's gonna hire him? He's unemployable. He knows how to multiply money, right? Money will always be a better employee than you, right? And what the 1%, the investors have found is a way or they know how to let their money work for them instead of working for money. So they have the time freedom to do what they need to do, right? To homeschool their kids or let their kids be virtual because they're at home too, or whatever the situation may be, right? They're not tied to a cubicle or anything like that. And again, I am not knocking jobs. I've had jobs, right? What I'm saying is you should never put all your eggs in one basket, right? Because when that job tells you bye, or you furloughed or laid off, now what? They don't care about your kids, your mortgage, or whomever you're responsible for. You have to figure it out now. And if that was your sole source of income, now what? Now what? So we're giving you access, like I stated, to multimillionaires, right? We're giving you access to a platform that can pay you, right? So, like here, we have our IM Center, which is where all our education and strategies is stored, right? Everything is stored here, right? You could go to your curriculum, you could go to the academies, right? Because we teach on Forex, which is short for foreign exchange, high frequency, which is it deals with binary, also cryptocurrency as well, right? Because like I stated yesterday, if you knew 10, 12 years ago what you know now about Bitcoin, right? You would have took everything that you had and liquidated it to buy as much Bitcoin as possible, right? Because if that was the situation, you wouldn't be on this live right now. You'll be on your own island somewhere, right? So again, we got to start being proactive and stop being skeptics, right? Thinking everything is a scam, right? What we say about scam, it stands for still confused about money, right? We need to be educated on money, right? Do you know the 4 ways that money is made, right? You have 60% of people who work for people, trade time for dollars, right? Or you have 30% of individuals who work for themselves, but now the job owns them, right? But we want to look at the business owners who are able to leverage the 60% that work for them, right? They have a system in place. You'll never outwork a system, right? System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. But what I'm excited to share with you guys about is the investors, like I stated, the 1% who have found how to make or let their money work for them. Because someone stated that unless you find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work the day that you die, right? And if you have a third grade education, and I'm not being funny, if you have a third grade education, you could trade. You could trade. Long as you could read, you could trade, right? Like even in our Forex Academy, right? It shows you, you know, what is Forex, the history of Forex, what is traded, who participates in the market, right? When to trade, buy versus sell, right? All kind of things, margin and leverage, time zones, entering a trade on your Android or your iPhone, right? You're literally making money on your phone by reading a chart that we teach you, right? We teach you about stop loss. We teach you how to use your MetaTrader 4 and how to set it up. You know, how to identify trends, right? Because the trend is your friend, right? You want to trade in a trending market, right? So we show you all this, you know what I'm saying? Even with high frequency, right? We show you that as well, right? You can go in here, right? Mastering, you know what I'm saying? It shows you all of this, right? But what's even crazier than that? You know, our CEO has technology that allows you to copy, paste, and profit, right? Like we have a harmonic scanner, right? It literally scans the market for you, looking for reversal patterns, and it gives you your entry point, your stop loss, and your take profits, right? You take profits when you cash out, right? I know that's what you want to know. When do I get paid? When it hits your take profit, right? So this trade is taking off, right? See, when the D is at the bottom, you're looking for buys. If the D was at the top, you'll be looking for sales, right? Red is sell, blue is buy. And you can see it's going on up there, but that's a newly trade. Let me go down to an older one, right? Remember I said when the D is at the top, you're looking for sales. Smash take profit 1 and smash take profit 2, right? And like we stated about Bitcoin, because we trade digital currencies as well. D is at the bottom, so you're looking for a buy, and you see blues is on his way to take profit 1, right? Look at GJ. It's my favorite pair. She's going sideways. She's going sideways. But this thing here is almost 90% accurate, right? We once had an individual take over 900 trades from the harmonic scanner, and over 800 came back as profitable trades, right? Again, the D is at the bottom, so you're looking for buys. And look, smack take profit 1 and smack take profit 2, heading for take profit 3, right? So let's say you got in on the D, or let's say you right here, right? You only took it to take profit 1. That was 32 pips, right? That could be $3. That could be $30, $300, $3,000. It just depends on your lot size, right? We measure the movement by pips, and your lot size is the multiplier, right? So if you took it to take profit 2, that's 60 pips. That could have been $6, $60, $600, $6,000, 60,000. I'm just using whole numbers, but I think you see how fast you can make this money. And see, look, it's less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. You give your job 40 hours a week, and 17 of those hours go toward taxes, right? Are you making this kind of money, right? And then this can be in addition to what you're doing at your job, right? So can you now see the light? Can you now see freedom? Right? Can you see why we're so eager to share this with everybody? Because we found the secret. We found what it is that could give you your time freedom back. That can get you out of that brokenness, that mindset, so you're not out here saying everyone isn't able. If I had your hands, I'd cut mine off. All that other crap, because we're not special. We just took advantage of an opportunity, right? We just took advantage of an opportunity and bet it on ourselves. That's it. That's it. So, and it just keeps going, man. Look at here. This kind of, look at the D. D is at the top. You're selling. Smash, take profit 1 and 2. You have access to this, ladies and gentlemen. And being part of our team, we have a strategy called the RS5P that shows us when the trade is actually ready, right? It shows us when the trade is actually ready, right? So let me put a line here. About 50. I'm gonna get close to it right here. Make it black. Let me make it thick so you can see it. Also here, we have our 0 line. I'm gonna get close right here. So let me do this. We use momentum candles, right? Red is selling, blue is buying, right? When you got a flat bottom, that's a momentum buy candle, right? So you got that, right? Your momentum RSI money flow are over the 50 line, right? And your MACD has crossed the 0 line. You would have got in that trade, ladies and gentlemen. You would have got in that trade. And you would have got 44 pips, right? Again, you can see it. You can see it all day, right? Look at here. You got your flat tops, which are sales. Cross the 0. Your MACDs cross. You could have caught that as well, right? We have several things that we do to make sure that the team eats, right? We have Telegram groups, right, to where we share trades as well. Let me pull up Telegram. Hold on. Let me open Telegram. So Telegram, right? We have our own signals group. We call it Lit, right? You can see take profit, smash, target, smash, right? We give trades out, smash, take profit 1, right? All these things, we make sure that the whole team eats. We make sure that the whole team eats, right? We're so invested in your growth, right? It's crazy. Then we had a team BAM chat as well. We everyone is looking into high frequency trades. So that's me. Marathon continues, right? We plug into training that's gonna grow our knowledge in that field, right? Because again, we're invested in everyone's growth. And like we have multimillionaires who also are invested in our growth, right? So are the people around you pushing and pulling you to do better, right? Are they motivating you to get out of your comfort zone? Is that the circle that you're in? If not, you're actually in a cage, right? And when your friends around you that are telling you, giving you 100 reasons to why what you want to do doesn't work, what they're actually saying is don't leave me, right? Because they're not willing to do what it takes and they don't want to see you succeed and leave them, right? So you really have to make a decision. On your path, everyone don't go. It's just like being on an airplane. right? Everybody on that plane is going to different locations. When it stops in another city at another airport, some people stay on, some people get off. The people get off, some go left, some go right. That's just life, right? People are in your life for a season and for a reason, right? You need to identify that. But also, like I stated, we have access to the multimillionaires that are traders, right? Kimberly Torrey is one of the top traders, right? She gives us money every week, right? And we have it all: Forex, high frequency, digital currency, and we even bringing in drop shipping. Yes, drop shipping, ladies and gentlemen. And we have several apps available for the busy people, right? To where you can receive notifications to your phone while you're out shopping or whatever, doing whatever with the kids. It literally takes 20 seconds to copy out of one app to another, which is your MT4, your trading platform. Enter the trade and go on by your day and hit take profit. But there's two levels to this, like with anything. There's two levels. We have a platinum package and we have our elite package, right? To get access to everything, all the academies, all the trainers, access to the education, the apps, all the products and services. It's a one-time fee that you never pay again. I think it's like $325, right? $325 to have all this access to where you copy, paste, and profit, right? With no education, prior knowledge needed. You can literally take what's sent to you in these notifications from these apps, from these educators, and literally start making money today. Literally start making money today. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Some get the platinum package, which is a one-time fee of $235 that you never pay again. But when you see the value of, let's say, the gold cup, which is an add-on, right? You see the value of the high frequency to where you literally are making money within minutes, right? Because you could enter a trade with $100, right? That has an ROI of 80%, right? You just made $80 on your 100 within minutes. Now you could just keep compounding your money, because what it is, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Those that know about it benefit from it. Those that don't are paying it, right? You got that high interest on that car or whatever, you're paying it. So, and see, this isn't a ploy or a plot to get you involved in anything. The bank is already using your money to invest in this market. They're already using your money. You're just not benefiting from it, right? So if they see it as a way to generate wealth, why shouldn't you, right? And again, it's not a point of convincing you, because 2 + 2 is 4, right? You see that this and this company that I'm presenting to you is in the Forbes, right? We're in the Forbes magazine for what we're doing for everyone. Even during this pandemic, we have individuals who have 10x their income, right? We've experienced so much growth that previous to this year, the top rank in the company was Chairman 500, which is 500 K a month, 125K a week, paid to you every Friday, right? Just by sharing this platform, having a heart for people, sharing with them an opportunity, where I like to call it a solution that could help them change the narrative for their family as well. Right? And what's so beautiful about it, the more people you help get to where they want to be, you'll see that you have far exceeded where you want to be. Right? For example, you help 10 individuals bring in an extra $1,000 into their household, you'll be over 10K. And I'm talking monthly income, right? But again, we get paid weekly, so you'll be getting over 2,500 a week, right? I think at that income, somebody say something shaky to you at your job, you'll be looking at them crazy, like, hold up, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But it gives you the freedom. Because some people say money isn't everything, right? Yet they got their cash out on their profile, right? But money, it affords you options in life. It affords you opportunity, right? You better take advantage of more, right? You know, what is your great grandfather's name? I'll wait. Most don't know, but if you left the family and you something, you would know. When you go to certain individuals' houses, they have legacies on the wall. They have pictures of such and such, such and such, and such and such on the wall. Who's on the wall at your house, right? If you didn't come from um, a trust fund, right? Why aren't you creating one, right? Why aren't you building a legacy for you and yours? Again, the chat is open. Ask questions. Let me know what's going on, right? The chat is definitely open. Let me know what's going on. I see you people. I see you, Cliff. I see you, Christian and Jordan. What's up? Let's really have a real conversation. This shouldn't be one-sided. I want to hear from you guys because we literally have individuals on my individual team. I can speak to that because I know who have paid off student loans, paid off cars, left their jobs, retired their parents, things of that nature, right? I was in St. Louis this past weekend with our team out there, and Mr. Dre, we call him Motivational Dre, he told me within the last 30 days or 45 days, his team has brought over 45,000 as a collective into their community in St. Louis, and they're just getting started. They're just getting started. All highly motivated individuals who are making it happen, right? And that's who you need to be around, right? Not the woe is me people, right? Granted, stuff happens, but life happens to everybody. We have the same 24 hours, right? What are you doing with it, right? Get away from that television where it's telling you your vision or their vision, right? And execute your plan for your life, right? You're the only one crazy enough to pay you what you're worth. So go out and make it happen. Cliff, that's optional, right? For some, signing up might be a financial stress on them. So we have what we call two and free, right? Find two individuals that want to learn and earn with you and learn their skill, and you no longer have a monthly fee. But this is a dual opportunity. So you could create residual income that's paid to you every Friday that you could, utilize to pay off bills. Also utilize to fund your broker account to where you could trade. So now it's a no risk trade because there's no money out of your pocket. And see, everyone should have a home-based business for the tax deductions alone, right? To keep more of your money in your pocket, right? Because it's really only one source of individuals that pay taxes, right? And that's the middle class. The poor don't pay taxes and the rich don't pay taxes, right? So because they're able to take advantage of the tax credits that are afforded to business owners. So it's an optional part. You don't have to do it, Cliff, but it's a no-brainer for me. I'm maximizing on both parts. And once you learn how to turn $10 to 100, 100 to 1,000 from your phone with ease, or make money through HFX so quickly, wouldn't you want to share it with someone? Right? We're blessed to be a blessing. If I know something that's good, shouldn't I tell someone? Aren't we supposed to be fishermen or men? Right? So when I go to Outback or wherever, I'm just using it as an example, and I check in on Facebook, and you, Cliff, you see that I'm at Outback, and I post a picture of the wings, and you're like, those wings look good. Let me go get some. Did I get a discount for sharing Outback? Nope. Right? Everybody made money Outback, Facebook, because Outback paid Facebook, but us. But we did all the work. It's time for us to be paid for the value that we bring, for the work that we do. Right? It's a no-brainer. Right? So, but yeah, Cliff messaged me, man. Let's have a conversation. We're supposed to be meeting anyway. So we definitely need to sit down and have a real conversation, man, because with what you told me that you're wanting to do, I definitely feel like this could create the capital for what it is that you want to do. All right. We have 17-year-olds making 25K a month because they're active on social media. If you have college students that you know that are all over social media, they definitely should be involved, right? And this is like a video game for them if you got gamers, so they definitely could learn the skill and make money and get paid, right? So the old ways of making money, they're becoming obsolete, right? I often tell people when we were coming from Kansas, we were outside of Fayetteville. My son wanted some McDonald's, so we stopped. I do what I normally do. I go to the register, right? The little guy behind the register pointed at the kiosk, told me I could place my order there. And I just shook my head. I'm like, dude, don't you know that kiosk is about to replace you? Right? And if money, because there's a money shortage, apparently, right? They're not giving coins and things of that nature. So everything is done digital. You know, you can do your Apple Pay or your, Cash App or however. So if there's no need to exchange money, a human isn't really needed, right? So a lot of jobs are about to be obsolete. And like I stated earlier, we need to be proactive instead of reactive, right? So we definitely need to get you guys plugged in. Let's run together. We're looking for some excited individuals, that are serious and not just curious, right? It took 9 months to birth you, right? Another 9 months for you to be able to walk. Let's give your business 18 months to take off, right? It's only fair, right? Social media and things like that, they gave you this microwave idea of success. If it doesn't happen today, it's a scam. It doesn't. You've been working that job 5-10 years. How's your bank account looking? Right? Bet on yourself. Let's get you profitable. Let's get you out of debt. Let's change the narrative for you and yours. And let's get you involved today. If you have any questions about anything I shared, message me, call me if you got my number. Matter of fact, watch this. I'm so transparent. You could call me. I'm accessible, right? I'm accessible because it's real, right? I'm not reading anything. This is things that I know. These are things that I've done, right? This is not scripted. I just wanted to have a real conversation with you guys this morning, right? I know I went a little long, 44 minutes. Some people have tapped out, but they tapped out on themselves, right? We're looking for people that's ready to take off. We're looking for people that are hungry, that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that know they deserve more, that know that abundance is their birthright, that really believe in everything that they hear on Sundays, right? Not just the good stuff, right? You believe that you can have it. You believe that you're covered, right? You believe in his promise, right? So let's make it happen, right? Let's come together because there's a collective who could stop us. We see other people doing it, right? Why not? And it's too much success happening for you to deny that it doesn't work, right? For the people that didn't work for, ask them honestly, what did they do? And they'll tell you they didn't work. So it's not a question of if it works. The only question is, will you work, right? So don't worry about making a right or wrong decision. Just make a decision and let's make it right. That's it. So text me, call me, message me, whatever. Let's get you plugged in to the largest financial market in the world. Let's get you paid and let's help everybody around you get paid. You guys be safe. I hope you have everything you need. If you're in Arkansas, I know they say the weather's supposed to be bad. If you're in Louisiana, we're definitely praying for you that you're covered and that you're safe. And let's make it happen because, see, people not at work. People are at home, but they're looking for ways to generate income, to generate revenue. And we definitely got something for them. So let's get them plugged in. We all know someone that's looking, right? So let's go. All right, y'all take care, man. Let me know if you need me. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's get your questions answered. Don't make an uneducated decision. Let's get you educated so you can make a decision, so we can get you going. All right, take care.